Hello and welcome back to Amanda's Allotment. We are back in the greenhouse because today I'm going to be sowing tomatoes and basil, and I'm also going to tell you 11 things that you can sow in January. So today I'm sowing some tomatoes and also some basil. They go well together, so I figure let's just sow them together. So what you want to do first is fill your seed trays. Now I'm going to be sowing the tomatoes in cells, and then the basil I'm going to sow in a single tray like this. So get your compost and fill up your seed tray. Give it a good push down like so. Little lumps there, let's get rid of them. Right, okay. So, now I'm going to be sowing today Money Maker. I grew this last year and it did really well for me. So I'm going to do it again this year. But I'm not going to grow as many this year as I did last year. Just open that packet up a little bit better. Right, so again, the seeds for tomatoes are quite small. So I'll just show you there. Now I'm going to do same as before, same as I did with the onions, is one per cell. And the reason I sow one per cell is because I think the less you mess about with the roots, the better. So if I'm able to, I'll do it like this, so that when I pot on, all I have to do is just take the whole cell out and pot that on, rather than separating roots. So there we go, we've got one per cell there. Now I'm aiming for roughly 10 of this variety of tomato plants. So this cell holds 27. I should get 10 good plants out of here. So just sprinkle over the top lightly. Just to cover the seeds. And then pat it down to make sure the seed is in contact with the soil. There we go. And then water it in and label. And I have already got my labels prepared this time. So I'm just going to pop a label in there. I'll give it a water, and then this will go in the porch where it's nice and warm. So now I'm just going to put that there for a second. With the basil, I'm just going to fill the whole tray. Put it down. Now this basil is I don't know what variety this is because I've ripped the top of the label off. Now you can see the basil seed is really tiny, and that would just be too fiddly and awkward to do one per cell of that, so that's why I'm doing it in one tray. And I'm just going to sprinkle and try and get it. Try not to get too many too close together. Just sprinkle them on like so. And then again, light dusting over the top. Ooh, that's my chicks making a racket. So just gently pat it down. Label, and then I shall water that. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you 11 seeds that you can sow in January. So, first one, we all know, is onions. Now, I've already done my onions. If you haven't seen that video and you'd like to see it, I'm going to link it up the top somewhere, so you can go and watch that one. Number 2 is leeks. Leeks take a long time to grow, so if you sow them in January, then there's a very good chance they're going to be pencil thickness by the time you go to plant them out. So number 3 is tomatoes. You've just seen me sow the tomatoes. And number 4, cauliflower. Now I've already sown my first sowing of cauliflower, and again, if you want to see that video, I will link it up the top somewhere. Basil is number 5. I've just sown the basil. Aubergine, number 6. Aubergine is another plant that takes quite a while to grow. I haven't sown them yet, but I will be sowing them in a video coming up. Number 7, spinach. Spinach, I hadn't actually thought about spinach, but I have got some spinach seeds, so I will be sowing them very shortly. Number 8, cabbage. And when I say cabbage, I'm going to say all your summer brassicas really. If you want brassicas in summer, then now's the time to sow them. Number 9, salad onions. Salad onions, now these are all things that you can sow indoors, not outdoors. You sow them indoors. So, oh, where's my little list gone? Salad onions are lovely, and you can grow them pretty much all year round. So Just look out for the varieties that are hardy. Number 10, lettuce. Again, an indoor sowing of lettuce. You can grow them in the greenhouse or in a cold frame. And number 11, celery, which I have done a video on, so I've already sown my celery, and if you're interested in seeing that one, again, I will link it up the top. Now, I hope you found that useful. I've got plenty of videos coming up. If you like them, give them a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below, are there any other things that you can think of that you can sow in January? Now, I live in zone 9 because I'm on the coast, so I can pretty much sow, I can sow anything in zone 8, which is most of the UK, I would say. So yeah, I can sow things generally a little bit earlier than, I suppose, those of you up north or maybe in the London area. But if you're sowing indoors, like I am, then you can sow plenty of things in January. So all of those of you that are itching to get sowing, there are things you could sow. Okay, so I'm rambling now. So if you like my videos, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below anything else that you are sowing in January. And if you haven't already subscribed, press the subscribe button. No! See you later.